Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we are back and we are about to go and do some good stuff, but Mage Goods has some good stuff to buy. It's got a design, it's got another backpack extension, and it's got another thing for Anders. And why wouldn't we at this point? Like, there was another something you could craft over here, but it wasn't, it's one of those things. But yeah, that was a lot. So we're gonna do that, and now we're gonna carry on. So let's go and clear out some of these missions. I can't remember where I said I was gonna go first. Oh, there's quite a lot in the docks. Except I want to go to Lowtown. Except I might have to go to Lowtown at night. I'm sure there's something in here to find evidence for. That's combat music. Ish. That's weird. Are we about to get ambushed or something? We haven't done any of the nighttime stuff, so we will have the random gang attacks. Like in Act 1, there's 3 separate areas, had 3 gangs. It's the same in Act 2, and I think it's the same in Act 3. But finding evidence to frame the Templar. We might find it during the day, we might find it at night. I can't remember, but it's worth having a look. Come on. Ah, dog lords. Oh god, it's a bunch of dogs. Dogs are terrifying. Oh, you're not a dog lord. You're not a dog, rather. Okay, you guys got high health. You're an assassin. I can see you. Ah, right. Ah, Isabella's doing some good work here. She might be more interested in taking to defend this all the time. Yep. Oh no, we missed the stunning. It's honestly upsetting listening to the Mabaris. It's really upsetting having to listen to all the Mabaris that dying. Okay, anything over here? I think we might have to come down here during the day to know that, yeah, to get the evidence to frame Sir Conrad. Oh, well, okay. Right, I wanted to just double check in here. We haven't gone to the tunnels underneath actually either, which we will do. Let's carry on. Yep. No, I might have to do this during the day.
Victory.
That's just Samson. Does he have anything?
Well, ain't you moving up in the world? People talk, you know. I hear you got a right fancy nest in Hightown now. Nice step up for a dog lord. Only fair you share some of that good fortune with those of us still hurting now.
You can turn it around. All it took for me was an ancient tomb, a few thousand darkspawn, and one nasty bastard of a dwarf.
I hear you fought through half the darkspawn horde to come back with them treasures. I don't got that in me. Not anymore. All I got is the thirst and the dust.
I mean, it's almost a sad story. He's in that position because he got kicked out of the Templars, and I think this is where they start introducing like lyrium addiction. Because they get the Chantry get their Templars addicted to lyrium, and it goes about as well as you might expect for addicts. So I almost feel sorry for him. Just a random guy. Yeah, okay, so I think I do have to come here during the day. do want to go and talk to them, but I want to know if there's more. Oh, okay, let's go and deal with him first then. Let's stun everyone if I can. Get that down. Didn't actually mean to do that, but okay. Oh, we're doing some really good work here. No, 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 get these guys. Okay, if they're gonna come over here, let's try and drag them where they'll get attacked by area of effect. Have a health potion to stay alive. Yeah, you get stunned if I can. There we go. I think I just missed. Alright. I don't think it's going to take us too long. I'm worried about how well it's going to go when we get in there, because it's always a massive uptick in difficulty, but yeah, I might have to come to Lowtown during the day to find something to frame that Templar, unfortunately. Look at Shartan. That strikes me as something for Fenris, to be honest. Well, since we're here, let's nip into Merrill's house. We got a couple of different things. She's got to apologise for abandoning us in the Fade. We don't blame her for that. And then I think she's got a little mission for us, because we still have to go back to Sundermount. I think there's at least 2 or 3 good reasons for that. So, Merrill, hello.
I can't believe I turned on you. With the demon in the Fade, I'm so sorry. Masaranas. I'll understand if you can't forgive me.
Oh, bless.
If I held a grudge against everyone who attacked me in a dream, I'd have no friends.
How do you do that? Make everything better with a smile. It's like magic that doesn't get you in trouble. I've been so careful in all my dealings with spirits until now. To make such an obvious mistake. It frightens me. It takes so little for a mage to fall.
Yeah, at least she is frighteningly aware of everything that she's doing and the potential consequences to her action. She's like stronger than she initially appears.
What do you do to protect yourself from demons?
The Keeper taught me. In the Fade, you must believe nothing but yourself. Everything there is a lie, or a trick, or a trap. I knew not to trust, and I don't know why I did.
What made you give in?
It felt like every word the demon spoke reached out and pulled at my heart. I didn't want to believe it, but I just had to.
No.
So you know the demon thing is crazy and you do it anyway? Just as long as you're worried about it.
All magic is dangerous. It always attracts attention. All mages know this. Thank the creators you were there. It won't happen again, I'll make sure of that.
That's true. Yep, we're getting into full-on rivalry territory with Merrill.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Should I flirt just for fun? I mean, Isabella's not going to be that upset.
You're much prettier.
I'm sure you say that to Varric at least once a day. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of
Yeah,
my
you got to
clan
worship
found
the
it in
chest hair
Bristolian
Varric's got on
forest, I
display.
think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the alluvion.
What's an alluvion?
Long ago, the elves had a kingdom. An empire that covered Thedas. And every city had an alluvion. The mirrors let them communicate across their empire. But I don't know how exactly. My people have lost so much. We know almost nothing of the days before Arlathon. This is a piece of our history.
This thing is what made the Keeper send you away, isn't it?
The Keeper wanted me to destroy the fragment I kept. She said our ancestors meant it to be forgotten. But it's a Keeper's place to remember. Even the dangerous things. We argued. I left. She's wrong. This mirror could teach us so much about who we once were.
I'd argue that a keeper's responsibility is to especially remember the dangerous things so you don't do them again.
What are you trying to do with this mirror?
At first, I just wanted to find Tamlin. But it's been too long. Tamlin is probably dead by now, if he wasn't
He
already.
is, because he turned
Still,
into a
I know it can help my people.
dark
I can
spot
at
and we
least
killed him in
recover
the
this
attack on
one
the
small
camp.
part of our heritage.
Or I think that's true if you're an elf warden, but the attack on the clan, on the camp, party camp still happens if you're, no matter what warden you are, but I think if you're the Daily Shelf warden, one of the shrieks is Tamlin.
Do you think the mirror had something to do with Tamlin's disappearance?
I think
The ruin
Darkspawn
we tracked
corruption
Tamlin to was full of
had
traps and monstrous
something to
things,
do with Tamlin's
but we found
disappearance.
no body. His trail ended at the broken pieces of alluvion.
Tell me you didn't bring the killer mirror to Kirkwall just because it's pretty.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
She's
I
right there
do.
and she
I have it
does.
totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Arulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
I hear a but coming.
I can't go back there alone. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please help me. You will, won't you?
I'll
Of
go
course I
with you.
will.
Master Anus, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
I think I'm gonna help her on her quest. Oh, that gave us friendship. Oh, that's probably because we decided we'd help her. I can't think of a way that you'd actually ever want to refuse her in that situation. Okay, carrying on. Let's just go back out to look. Oh no, that's during the day. If we go out at night, we can probably get attacked by more dog lords actually. Maybe even unlock their base. So that'll be, yeah. And maybe go in and do Donic's date. We need to speak to Isabella
But
and
people come
Varric.
out at night. It would be good to get rid.
It would. Let's go and kill some of them. Yep, let's carry on. I think we've explored this place pretty well already, except for the attacks by them. We might, yeah, that should have counted as a leaving and going away and coming back. Although maybe it hasn't. We might have to go away to load in another area. Oh no.
There! That's
get a good bunch of them. Isabella's still alive, which I'm honestly astonished at. Crap. I say that, and then Isabella dies because I was concentrating on what was attacking me rather than what was attacking her. That's not doing great for keeping her alive, is it? Oh, no. Alright, give you, is it... I think that one will get rid of your injury at the same time. Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Yeah, we must be done. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. You should go to the Blooming Rose, you'd probably make better business. Anyone else for a little ambush? Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, let's go into... It's always funny going into the Hanged Man when you've got Aveline's request. It's very awkward. Luckily, Donnick's a stand-up kind of guy. He's going to forgive us for the weird night we're going to end up having. Okay. Isabella first. No, Isabella.
I've tried to avoid the Fade since Justice. It's disturbing when he takes up.
Come on, Isabella. There we go.
I have something for you. Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing? You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Okay. It's funny because when you put it over the braggart, you've got the symbol that looks like he's got a mission. But it's not, it's just Guardsman Donnick. Was it just that?
I'm bored of this. We should do something fun.
Yes, we should. Let's go ahead and speak to Varric.
Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravane, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
How are you holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole, and all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's talk to Guardsman Donnick. I do kind of want to... Oh, he actually does have something for... Oh, maybe he is going to give us information about the Templar who isn't actually here because it's nighttime. Oh, I
A
completely
lot of coin
misunderstood
for
that.
this place. That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head.
Oh, I know what this is.
To all my friends, hey, step back. I know important people. We're going to show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Someone has deep pockets. I want an introduction.
Somebody always wants something, but I don't have to take that anymore. 3 hornheads are just a start. You want some of this? Take it from me and my new friends. You're on your own, pal. That's loyalty for you. Come on.
I love that Guardsman Donick is like literally just there. I've no idea what's been going. Yeah, you know what? His friends say they weren't going to help, but they totally are. Oh, all the patrons are getting involved. Oh, patrons are getting involved. I don't want to shoot all the patrons. We like the. Oh, I feel bad for that now.
Feeling a little friendlier?
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
Come on. Someone's so generous. They deserve recognition.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Kunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
Great. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal. How's that for interesting?
Yes, that is quite interesting. So we had a bit of a fight. Oh, was that like decent armor there? Ooh, we're getting some good stuff, like. Okay. Guardsman Donick. Aveline's awkward not date.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
What? No. Sit. Drink. Another round?
make a yes.
You'd think, you know, like with all our friends, we couldn't have bonded together and had a full table for this. Coward. I'm not sure what that voice is supposed to say. Oh, Aveline, you owe us for that.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain, you're just not my type. All this playing shy business. I like a little backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
Shall we not tell him how shy Aveline is in this instance?
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
I'm an idiot.
Admitting it is a good step. Where are you heading next?
The barracks, for Eldon, the deepest hole I can find.
You've never been the hiding type.
I know, all right, but I freeze up. The only place I'm not a mess is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
Here come the excuses.
I will not risk.
That's the problem. Risk, or so help me, I will bed the man myself.
I think that pretty much forces the issue.
But I can't fight and talk.
I'll clear the way, and you can see if he's the one.
You're too good at this. Is it any wonder you've all but taken Hightown?
You clear the route up the wounded coast, and I will think of something to say.
You do eventually. You do eventually. Bless you. Okay. Let's carry on. I think I need to go and come back during the day. Oh no, wait. I kind of want to see if there's going to be more attacks and clear out all the rest of the dog lords now. I can always leave and come back. I want to finish framing Sir Conrad.
What makes the gang so angry at night? Someone should do something about them.
Yep, that's definitely a comment about gangs. We're definitely going to see if we can get the location of their base. Get those guys. Get that. Uh-oh, that hasn't worked nearly as well as it could have. Most of those get some protection. You're almost dead.
Gotcha! What a mess.
Alright, wait for them to come to us.
Let's finish this!
Okay, where are you going to end up going as a group?
How about you?
There's a good little group of them. Oh god, Isabella's down. That's not great. Yeah, you might be, but I think we've got this, to be honest. Let's try and get these guys stunned. I think I might have to switch out for somebody who's got more survivability. It is tempting to give Aveline a chance. Although it is disappointing that we haven't... In fact, I think I might have to do that before we attack their headquarters, because if she's going down to the random groups, that doesn't really give me a lot of opportunities. Or it doesn't make me think she's going to live. Let's try and get all of them. Yep, there's that crappy second wave where they just magic out of nowhere. Ah, I wasn't quite lined up enough for that. Oh, no, I want this guy. Oh, oh no, I'm getting attacked by my Barry. And that guy, actually. Let's take him out. He's not got a lot of health. Oh, for some reason I thought that was an assassin, but I guess not. Oh, you've had what? Like, that's got to be at least 3 injuries on you, Isabella. Ouch. How many times are we going to have to get attacked before we can get the actual location out of these guys? Oh well. Get the party invention forth. Yes, I think we're going to go to... I think it's time we went to Anders' clinic. Or we could just come back in the day. So we've been to the gallows and we've done something. We've put Sir Conrad's name on lyrium, which somebody was smuggling it in, but we're not sure who. But now we have to figure out what there is in Lowtown. Unless I misread it, I'm sure it said Lowtown and not Darktown. Something to frame him. Unless I actually have to talk to him when he's in the bar. and get some shady information off them that way. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to do Troll of the Vendors because we haven't done that in a while, and then see where we're at. If I find anything interesting, I'll obviously cut to it. Okay, I can't find anything in Lowtown during the day either, so I'm going to nip to the docks. Because there's a few other bits and pieces. There's got to be more to it for framing him, because I'm pretty sure all I've done is the lyrium thing, which involves stuff at the docks, so I've got to figure out how else to frame Sir Conrad. I'm like reasonably convinced there's more to it. Somewhat convinced. Anyway. And while I'm here, I can do a couple other things, like return to this guy.
I found your patrol. They won't be coming back.
You have stolen my duty, Basra. We were supplied for this task, but you have done this instead. Take what was meant for us.
Then why did you speak to us at all about it? Items received Binky's comfort. Binky. Okay. Binky's comfort is a two-handed sword. Well, do you know what? We're about to go in here and Isabella's going to leave anyway.
I'm back in Antiva. Bye!
So we'll pick up Fenris because I just love the way she just like completely dodges out. It's not even subtle. I don't think I noticed it the very first time I played this because obviously I had Isabella and I'll be like, and I had never noticed it, so I was always like, why have I two people in my party? Where's Isabella gone? I did figure it out after a while, but I didn't notice it the very first time, or perhaps even the second time that it happened. Now we're just since we're here, I think it gets extra bonus points with the Canary if we report the fact
What
that
do you want, Hawk?
their patrol went missing.
Adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You
Shoot the messenger? Douchebag.
Your buffoon of a Viscount?
As best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this. The provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
Pretty sure you're not actually...
I think we're under enough pressure without the help.
Huh. Yeah, to think that they could probably fulfill their duty better if they, you know, got off their asses and did anything other than squat like angry gargoyles. Oh yeah, Binky's Comfort, is that a good weapon for Fenris? Kind of want to give it to him because it's called Big... Oh, it's not as good. Oh, it's pretty good. 22 healing to this character. And health regeneration. Plus 30 his health. But it's just not as strong. Oh, that's such a shame because I love the name of it. It's just not great. Okay. Can we find... In fact, we haven't gone into the disused passage. Is that at the docks at night? I think the disused passage might be the docks at night. But we have to come here at night anyway to clear out the gang. But I am slightly more interested in being able to frame the Templar. Maybe I just have to straight up lie to the guy or something. I'm not sure.
You'd be happy with that.
You're probably right.
Your magic would be a
Many thanks.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood
Okay.
ritual.
So they all do those things.
Just don't ask where anything
Just the
came
ones
from.
who don't complain about how.
Okay, so it turns out there's an outrageous amount of sod all in the docks during the day. We've already been to the gallows. Low time. I think we might have to pop into the hanged man to do something. But why don't we go to Anders' clinic and speak to him? We might find something in Anders' clinic as well. Just one brief quick. Brief quick? That's, you know, okay. Yeah, I'll just say brief quick. Just one little look at this. I think I can probably just hand in because if we've already been to the gallows and we've forged his name in like the lyrium shipment and we gave it to somebody else.
Hightown.
Blah blah.
Have
Angry
you noticed
mage.
how many tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new tranquil selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Are you imagining some sinister plot to turn all the mages in Kirkwall tranquil?
I'm not imagining it. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
And here I was worried you were having delusions of persecution again.
There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his
I know you
work
have. I keep
firsthand.
taking you there because it's funny to me.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
But
The
he
Knight
is
Commander
essentially
is at
just
least sincere in her convictions. However
rebel.
misguided. She
He's
believes
not a
she's
rogue,
helping
obviously.
people.
He's a rebel. He's
Sir
something
Ulrich's
of a
a
terrorist.
sadist.
I think he's like baby
Cold-blooded as a
terrorist
lizard.
stage at this point.
He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Don't Templars have anything better to do than come up with new ways to torment mages?
I like this really
No.
good bit of armor, by the way. This I think I picked it up off the body of the guy that
My
I
friends in the mage underground
attacked
have a way
us,
inside.
or we attacked rather,
A
in the Hanged
secret
Man.
entrance under the walls of the
And I think it's part of the
gallows.
set for Act 2.
Come
But
with
it
me
looks
tonight,
really
please.
nice.
Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
I mean, to be fair, of course I'll help you. That's a terrible thing. I mean, it's ludicrous because
I'll be there.
it wouldn't take very much for all the
This
mages
Sir
to be
Ulrich
like,
would be a fool to
no,
keep
we're not
such a
standing for
plan in
that.
writing.
Let me kill
And
you
let
with my
us
mind.
pray he's a fool as well as a bastard. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
I know, it's the same entrance I've used like at least twice now. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I've still got something to give you.
I brought you something. It's shiny and subversive. I thought you'd like it.
You got me a gift. I hardly think I've done anything to deserve that. Is it a... That's a Tevinter Chantry amulet. Do you want me to get executed? It's sacrilege to wear those in any land under the Divine.
Here I thought you fight for mages' rights. Whoever's bad side that puts you on.
I like it. Maybe not on the outside of my clothes. I'm not that eager to face the hangman's noose. But I appreciate the thought. I've never really thought about what life would be like in the Tevinter Chantry. In the Circle, they make it sound like the Void itself. The Black Divine stalking Thedas, making it unsafe for kittens and virgins.
I haven't noticed too many of either in Kirkwall.
And fewer every day, I suspect. I appreciate the gift. Perhaps one day I can return one as meaningful.
Okay, that's cool. We like that. Nothing more, so let's carry on. We have, of course, already been this way. We could go ahead and do his mission right now, but I'm mostly just, I'm still looking around for stuff to frame that Templar with. I'm sure there's more to it than just that little bit in the gallows.
I don't live in the alienage.
Don't you care about... Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving. I hope this helps. Thank you. Make a smile on you.
Yes, that was what I bought the recipe for with Al's favour. It's a revival grenade. We'll definitely take that. Okay, what else do I need? I need some poisons, I think. I don't know what to get, though. Alright, a little bit of everything. So, got one revival, but should I buy two? No, one revival grenade, because I'd only really need it if Anders went down and we were really struggling, to be honest. Yeah, we're not going to the gallows
Do not tell
dungeons.
anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of...
Oh, yeah, we're not going to do that either. Do you know what? I'm not sure we're going to get much else. So what have we done today? Well, we've talked to a bunch of people. That was fun. I've spent a lot of time shopping, but because I didn't really find anything useful, I'm not going to bother showing it. I still don't know exactly how to frame the Templar, because I'm sure I need to do more than what I've done, which is the Lyrian thing. But I might have to resort to the mighty Google for that one, because it's not coming back to me. Oh yeah, we've been trying to wipe out the Dog Lords, so I'm going to continue to try wiping out the Dog Lords. I think that's a cheeky shortcut. We should be able to use that to get into Hawk's Mansion. Actually, that would be quite handy if we could. Yeah, we bought some upgrades. We've done a bunch of running around. Oh yes, we anchored the Arrow Shock. We're gonna go and deal with that. So let's have a look at our journal, because so we found the one in the gallows, and we've done that. We've been at Lowtown at night and during the day, and I couldn't find anything. So maybe I really do just go and lie to Sir Roderick and the Hanged Man. That I'm sure we'll find. I think I've done. Oh, I did another one of those, haven't I? So I've done like 3 of them now. More Assassins Hunt for Sketch. They will, I'm sure, at some point come and try and kill us. Herbalist Tasks. We've done Descent. So, oh yeah, we've got a few bits and pieces. We'll get to that. Wait, what's Family Matter? Oh yes, that's Varric. Oh yes, we talked to Varric. That was fun. We've been to the Outer Shock. About that we also do need to go and chase all this up. So we've got a bunch of stuff that we will follow up on. I might just do Anders' mission because it's right here in Darktown next. Can't think what's in there. Probably like some crafting ingredients, at least one of. So that'll be alright. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to Google just to make sure I frame the Templar as best as possible. Mostly for spite purposes. I think I could probably go ahead and do it now, but I just like to double check these things, make sure I'm getting it all 100%, you know how it is. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing, as ever. Even though we haven't really done a whole bunch, that's what a lot of this game is. You're just running around and you get the occasional fight, which is quite interesting. This game's pretty shallow. I mean, I like this game, it's fun, but at the same time, it's a little bit shallow. So, you know, I get that much. It's not quite as exciting as it could be. The combat's alright, and, you know, like, the Dog Lord's cool. I've had to drop Isabella because I don't think she's got long-term survivability, but I think Fenris will. I'm hoping these will be good against dragons. And I don't think we've actually been to Hightown yet, so I might go to Hightown as well. And see if there's anything new and interesting in there. But we'll save that for next time. So, hope you've enjoyed watching as ever, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.